Boys, did you see Ben Rama?
Oh, you got to be kidding me, man.
Ben Rama. Bad people.
Yeah.
No sex for Ben Rama.
Now. I told you, sleeper of the season.
Oh, fuck off, mate. What did he do?
Mate, okay, he scored,
Oh, wow.
but
Well
he
done.
also had a lot of highlights.
Okay.
I was
Is this it?
I was listening, right? Because I was working
Do you
at
have
the
any
same time,
stats?
and it was just like Ben Rama. Like he missed a lot, but he's involved.
He was very involved.
He's in bold.
He was very involved.
Oh, did you say he was in bold or involved?
Both.
Oh, I like that. Well, boys, welcome back to the Draft Podcast. Welcome back to Draft Boys, the FBL Draft Podcast. As always, joined by Marley G, Hito, and myself, YT. Lads, how we doing?
No editing here.
Oh, we're doing good.
Oh, no, we just do it
Fresh
again.
and live.
One cut,
One cut.
one take.
We'll finish this whole podcast and then we'll just start over again
Yeah.
just to really practice.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you boys have noticed, but we sound a lot crisper than usual.
Boys and girls, because we have lots of viewers.
Of course.
Yeah.
But
And trans.
I was talking to you boys.
Oh,
But yes, to Southie as well, and our other female listeners.
And my mum. Hey, Mum.
And, oh yeah,
and my aunt.
yeah. And
Oh, yeah, your auntie.
Oh yeah,
For snack chat. Yeah.
Wow, she
Yeah.
really did.
What's up,
bake us
Marion?
Some,
Yeah,
she baked us the cupcakes.
she did.
Wow, that was cool.
She was pissed she didn't get higher ratings, by the way.
Oh really?
Did you
there
tell her it was because
feedback?
the icing?
Look,
You didn't
she's.
give negative.
It's actually just like spurred her even more to like
Wow.
get even better.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she said next. Oh, like when you
Respect.
on when you on next.
Okay. Round 2.
I think I know what she's making as well. So woo.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, boys, let's just get through the pain of the points this week.
Yeah. Well, why don't you just continue talking, Whitey? You're first.
I'm gonna really struggle not to rant here.
Just rant.
It's the safe space.
This game. It's so shit.
Is it rigged?
Oh, it must be, dude. Fuck, I tell you what, all my players fail on the same week. Anyway, 21 points here. Popey couldn't keep a clean sheet against Wolves. Good on you, mate. Then, fucking Robbo can't keep a clean sheet. Davies can't keep just all these players. I was just like, this is a lot.
Any attacking returns?
James injured all of a sudden. Well, not all of a sudden. We should expect it.
Yeah.
Sterling more all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Fucking only one attacking return.
What was that?
My boy.
Oh, Foden?
Haaland.
Oh, Haaland.
He never gives up.
The only reliable
He
one.
never gives up, that guy, especially when he gets pens. No, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I got 5 more points coming off my bench, but it's literally just starting minutes.
And what was the total? Just so it's.
I already said
recorded?
it.
21
Yeah.
so far. Hito,
Savage.
is it me or you?
Pinnock
It's
still
me.
to play. I didn't say that.
Okay.
Pinnock
Ooh.
still to play.
He's going to
Missed a
pull you
chance.
out.
Well, he did score last week, feeling a clean sheet, probably 18 points. I don't know, maybe an assist. He's really going to rake it in.
Hard
So
Maybe,
watch this
maybe.
space.
to know.
All right, go on.
So I'm on 37 this week. I still got 2 to play
Ooh.
with JWP and Matoma.
Okay, a couple of options there.
Yeah, not great haul this week.
Dude,
Just
JWP came so close.
fucking smacked the bar. Didn't
He's so good at free kicks.
Dude,
It's
it's a
undisputed.
bit rough though that he's not in the 10 anymore, which is disappointing. Seems to have dropped back from that position. But yeah, the free kicks are threatening. So
Yeah.
hoping that pays off. Just a cleanie from Arsenal. And then I've got 7 points from Odegaard and 6 from Matoma so far.
Juicy.
Yeah, that's it.
Not bad. What's the total?
37.
Oh, that's great.
So
Pretty average.
Yeah.
2 weeks in a row I'm going first. It feels like 2020 again.
You're
So
going
I'm
last,
All right,
buddy.
mate.
You're
Come
going
on.
last.
Well,
You're only 4
okay,
points
sorry.
ahead of me. Calm down.
Jeez, you really cocked that up. Well, if you're going to gloat, you want to get it right. Go on.
So I've had a few returns. Chilwell and Havertz, my deadly Chelsea duo.
Like, I feel like I had the choice at the time, James or Chilwell. Like, I actually did have the choice.
did, yeah.
And I chose James. I'm like, James.
Yeah.
Chilwell's been out for so long.
He
He's
would
in,
have.
I thought he's in. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
That's all right.
No one wants to see my fucking bloke.
McAllister got the goal again. Got a little clean sheet from Zinchenko. And I've still got 5 to play.
It's pretty good.
Henry, Dunk, Gross, McAllister, and Mbeumo.
Henry, is he back?
Henry.
Yeah, look.
So Salah missed a pen, which really hurt me. And I had Forster on the bench
Yeah,
with 9
brutal.
points with that.
What was the
that
total?
penalty. I got 41 so far.
Oh, okay. It's not
Yeah.
that high. Okay. The way he hyped it up was like he'd fucking.
Top scorer in the league, though.
Oh, okay.
I think it's pretty good
You mean for this game?
It was a
week?
weird week
for
as
this
well.
game week. Yeah.
You're not winning the league.
No, but I did creep into second, and then I've just duck back to third.
Duck back just for a minute.
Just for a
Yeah.
minute. Just for third.
I'm holding fourth just to get some good pickups.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good strategy.
Yeah.
Well, as we know in our league, it's pretty much first pick. So
I know. Dude, it's so
fucking
hard.
dead weight over here.
I'm going to ask a question in question time, by the way.
Oh, I like it.
I want to deep dive on my team. Yeah. All right.
Get the Jose D treatment.
Yeah. All right, boys. Well, I think we'll move on to snack chat now. It's
do
my
it.
week this week. While I'm organising the snack, do you mind running people through?
Yeah, so for all of our new listeners and old listeners, if you want a bit of a refresher, we do snack chat, and it's mainly so we can feed our alcoholism, basically, and our bellies. But one person brings in a snack and a drink, and the other two rate and sometimes berate.
yeah,
Yeah,
most of the time, berate.
That's pretty good.
yeah.
Hey, you took over my job well. Oh,
Bex.
Yeah, I haven't had a Bex in
Bex beer.
I haven't had a Bex since
Jesus.
2006 when I was
I
in
know.
London.
I was surprised they even had them, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so the second part of my snack chat needs a little bit of a intro.
Okay.
I'm thinking that I need to look deep to kind of figure out what the hell's going on this season,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go to this snack to figure out
Oh,
where my life lies.
is it a hallucinogenic? Is that why you need to go to a different plane to figure out where you are?
fortune cookies?
What an awesome
Oh,
Take
what a
some. All right,
snack.
now let's see what fortunes we get here, boys.
Oh, I'm excited by
taking
this.
2.
Okay, I'm not going to be
And by
greedy.
the
I'm going
way,
to start with
I
one.
just drunk like half the Bex in
It's
one
good.
sip. It's so good. It reminds me of like
know.
London.
Isn't
so
there a
much.
rule
Yeah,
of
me
like what
too.
you have to do like before you break it? Is it you can,
No, I
can you just
don't.
break it?
I think you. Well, it has to be after dinner. Has everyone
Oh,
eaten dinner?
okay. Yes, I've had dinner.
Okay, that's good. Miles is eating his fortune. Oh, that crunch. That's signature. These are fresh. All right, Hito. Or who's got their fortune? Go on.
Mine is you will soon be involved in many gatherings, parties, and communications.
That doesn't sound good for fantasy, does it?
Maybe a Vardy party.
Ain't
nothing but
Maybe
a
it's
vibe.
pick him up. Yeah, I like this connection of.
What do you got, Hito?
Mine says the road to success is always under construction.
That means that you just got to keep grinding that waiver wire.
Maybe.
That's so you.
That is
Maybe.
so you. You've been grinding the waiver wire this
Yeah.
season.
I have.
All right.
What do you got, Whitey?
Well, I've got my lotto
Foden
numbers.
will get injured
The
again.
lotto numbers on the back. Yeah, mine's really specific. It does say Foden. No, mine says you must put forth your best tonight. So it's just about the pod.
Lift.
You know, it's just say, just do a great job out here. That's what it's saying. Anyway, give me some ratings here.
Or maybe it's saying put forth your best team for next game week.
Tonight, I have to post my team tonight.
Yeah, you can't change it.
Gotta commit
Whoever
to
you
it.
commit to, you're done, and that's it.
Look, I think I'm going to give you a rating that's way higher than it should be, but it's a very nostalgic beer for me.
I like it too.
I'm going to give you like 9.1
Wow.
for a Bex.
That is high.
It's just as soon as I tasted it,
Wow.
it took me back to like Misty's front room watching Chelsea on like a Saturday afternoon.
Oh, wow, that was specific.
Yeah.
I love that.
Very specific memory.
Hito,
All right, I'll give your beer a 4.
that sounds about right.
And the fortune cookie, the taste is okay, but I love the creativity, so I'm going to give you a 10.
Wow.
Wow.
And yeah, I didn't give you a rating for that, and I'm kind of along the same thing, but not as high. Like I'll just give you a 9.
I'll take it.
It was fun.
That's good.
Yeah, very
Should
creative.
we go one more fortune?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
let's
Just
do
before we move on.
Okay.
They're the hardest snack to eat while potting.
Yeah, very
So crunchy.
crunch.
All right, Miles.
I'll go. You are going to get some new clothes. Oh my God, dude, I just got paid and I said, babe, let's go shopping because I got no money.
Get a new Chelsea jersey.
Yes.
Havertz.
Actually, no, I'm getting Sam Kerr.
Oh.
Maybe it means
Spicy.
Chelsea going to sign a big name this summer
Wow.
because you need to go shopping for a new
Kunde.
jersey.
Like Messi.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
No, I don't.
Neymar.
I want someone fresh.
Mbappe.
This is perfect.
Oh, no.
You are never selfish with your advice or your help.
Wow. Very pod related.
Very pod
We both
related.
had pod related.
Yeah.
Mine is like an essay, dude.
Tell us.
Oh, God, this could be bad. Neither a lofty degree of intelligence nor imagination, nor both together, go to the making of a genius. Love, love, love. That is the soul of a genius. That's not a fortune.
Dude, it's saying come to me for
bullshit.
advice because I am the genius. It says go to a genius.
No, it
They're
doesn't.
not talking about going to the Mac store, mate.
No, I think that's it. Oh, I need my computer is kind of fucking up. Yeah, anyway. All right.
Or it's saying maybe you need to pick players you love. So just pick up more Chelsea players.
I was really hoping to get more from my fortune, maybe some steer me in a direction, tell me who to pick up. I was hoping one would just come out with like, pick up this guy, drop this guy. But you know, I guess I've got to read it in the stars.
yeah,
Read
unfortunately
it
not.
and weep.
All right, we better get to podding.
Let's do it.
And I've got to put forth my best tonight.
You do.
Okay, so the first game we'll talk about is Arsenal. Arsenal played Fulham, won 3-0.
Yeah.
Trossard.
Trossard owners are fuming, because he was injured. Like, I even read it and I'm not an owner. I just saw it on the scout saying that he's not playing. Like, he
don't
didn't
you
even
just-
train.
I'm actually surprised by that because I didn't know that. And then I saw our mate had him on the bench. I'm like, what an idiot. And then you told me about how he was just a no-go.
So let's get back to it. Talk us through the assists, Whitey, because he was looking very spicy.
You want a breakdown? Okay. All right. Beautiful ball in from Tross for that first goal. Off that, it was off the corner. He got his second chance at it,
Yeah.
and Gabriel just headed it home nicely.
That was a good header.
Yeah, it was nice header. but
Dominant.
It was just the ball was perfect. The header was
Yeah.
perfect. It was just textbook corner. Then Trossard with a stunning little chip ball into the back post for that Martinelli header. I'm pretty sure he just jumped in the air.
He should not have been open.
He had so much space.
Yeah,
The fact
dude.
that
Robinson
much.
was just like,
Yeah.
can't get you.
It was the classic, I'm just going to budge into you because I've completely fucked up my marking and flighted its ball.
Yeah,
It was
Gabby's
rubbish.
getting that
It
every
was
day.
so bad.
So yeah, Martinelli owners would be happy with. Oh yeah, it was Martinelli. Sorry. Yeah, Martinelli owners would be happy there. And then finally, another assist from Trossard finding Odegaard on the edge of the box. Nothing really that special from Odegaard there. Trossard there. Odegaard kind of just selling the defense. Like they stood so far off him.
Dude, that was like training ground. Like, kind of, it doesn't matter that he's 6 yards out. He's just, take a touch, dodge, open my body.
And boom.
Too easy.
It was so easy. He is looking so different this season. It's just crazy.
It's ridiculous. He's like such a hauler this season. So 10 goals, 7 assists.
Wow.
He's absolutely smashing it.
Whereabouts in the draft did you pick him up? Like how early?
I think
was
he would have been the first 5 picks.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty early. I think I went. Who did I go first?
Getting
I
that-
went Trent and Jota early.
Yeah.
And then I think I ended up with like VVD in there somewhere too. I went Saka. No, so I went Saka first, then Trent. And then I got VVD.
You really
and Odegaard.
followed that all or
Yeah.
nothing doco and were just like, fuck, they're gonna kill
They're
it
doing
this
it.
year.
They're doing it. But pretty crazy. He's now up to 4th highest scorer, Odegaard, in the whole game.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, for all midfielders.
Yeah, I was
all
about to
game
say, I was-
midfielders this season. Just 1 point behind Saka.
Yeah, those two are killing it. And you know, they're playing for the top team, you
They
know.
are.
And they're both playing well. So yeah. Pretty incredible though.
Probably one of the most interesting fantasy talks, though, is Jesus coming on as a sub, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Like they're
Because-
obviously keen to get him back if they're giving him minutes this early. Like,
He had a chance too.
Yeah, and he almost set one up.
Kind
as
of
well.
fucked it up, but
but do you think Trossard owners should be a bit worried? Like, because Trossard kind of went into that like false 9 position.
And Martinelli as well. So I think they're all just going to get minutes, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's going to be hard for Gabby to break back in. I would
Yeah,
not
well, that's
say
what
he's
Arteta said. He
guaranteed
said,
anything.
he's going to have to work for a spot just like everyone else. So
But yeah, he came on. He had an opportunity. Didn't quite take it. Definitely a bit rusty. I will say though, Arsenal were lucky to keep a clean sheet. Like there was about 20 minutes where Fulham just turned it on and fucked me off the crossbar and like had penalty shouts or everything. I just think they were very lucky to escape with a clean sheet. So Zinchenko owners would be pretty happy.
yeah, they were. I'll tell you that.
Anything else from Arsenal? Same old, same old.
Same old, same old. Let's talk about our next fixture.
Okay, we're talking Tottenham, Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Tottenham beat Nottingham 3-1. Yeah, what do you guys think? It just
yeah, it's been a little while since we've seen 3 goals from Tottenham.
Yeah, and they couldn't even score one in the Champions League to progress.
Yeah.
Oh, is it really that long since we've seen 3 goals from them?
They've scored 4. Oh no, sorry, they conceded for a while. Yeah,
Wasn't it United or
I don't think they've scored 3
Oh wow,
since game week 19.
that's weird because in
And they
my
won
mind they
4-0.
actually have been.
They've
They've
just
been
been
putting through the
chugging
goal.
away,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
But they
But
had a few-
Kane is really sucking up the goals. Like he is the
Yeah.
main outlet for sure.
Oh yeah.
But boys, I want to talk about Richarlison because we shouted him out last week. He was getting a few more minutes than he has been, and he got the double assist. He had a goal disallowed as well,
He did,
really
yeah.
early.
It was a nice goal.
And they were
Yeah.
good assists too. They
great.
weren't just that lucky
And it was no
happened
start
to be the
for
last pass.
Kulusevski.
Yeah,
It was a start for Son and
For
Richarlison
Sonny.
on the wing.
yeah,
So I really like the punt of Richarlison. I mean, I think he's gone in
Possibly.
a lot of leagues. I think the fact that he's a forward maybe
yeah.
means that he's available.
Yeah, so I'm thinking in deeper leagues, like we gave the shout out to Southie last week. Got some news on her, so we'll save that for the end.
Southie update.
Yeah, we've got Southie updates always. But I think in kind of 7, 8, and possibly 9-man leagues, Richarlison could be available, and I think after this result, you got to jump on him.
I'm all over him.
Yeah,
I think you
I'm
have
all
to.
over him.
Well, because he didn't have the points before that. All he had was minutes. So
exactly.
he could have been just absent from bigger leagues too.
He actually heard about stop, drop, and hold, and he's like, "I'm getting myself into stop."
He's working his way
He's
there.
sick of being hold. Yeah.
Let's
okay.
see.
Well, let's talk about these goals. I mean, Kane just doing Kane things, right? Like
Yeah.
Porro, just lobs it into him. I mean, the defense was fairly weak, but Kane just dominated, headed it home.
Yeah.
It just looked so easy.
Too easy.
He's so good.
I know it's stupid. I don't know how he does it. And then obviously Richarlison brought down in the box for that pen.
Yeah,
And then Kane just confidently taking it straight up the guts.
not like fucking Salah. That
Yeah.
shit, man.
Kane come do pens for Liverpool. That'd be nice.
I'm punting. Who best offer for Salah gets him by the end of the pod.
Ooh, wow. Foden.
I'll
back
take
to
Saka,
Take Saka. No way, dude. It's like top 3 mids.
dude. But you know
Foden.
how potential, man. Salah could be pretty lively.
Foden.
Okay, no.
That's my best offer.
Yeah,
All right, let's move on. Richarlison also finds Son for that second attempt. Finally, found Sonny for that second attempt. Sorry, I misread my notes. And Sonny kind of gets it out from underneath him, gets the goal. Is he starting to build a little bit of momentum?
he's got to. I actually back him to come home strong.
He was definitely trying to build momentum. He fucking loved that goal, didn't he? He
Yeah.
celebrated so hard.
I think
he
that
did.
I think that he'll be good. I think this is all they got to play for now. The Prem, that top 4.
Yeah, true.
I saw a really, really good meme the other day. It was like, actually, you guys keep talking. I might try and find it.
I'm chewing.
In mid chew. But I think what's
thought you were
looking
gonna tell
good.
a long story.
What's looking good for Sonny though is there's a few good fixtures here to hopefully build that form again. So anyone who's held him must be feeling so good. Leading into Southampton, then Everton,
Yeah, for sure.
and it's going to just hopefully pick up and reward people who have held this season. But I don't know. There might be an opportunity to try and trade in before potential form.
Yeah,
Or you might be able to now offer to get rid of him after one goal.
It's so hard to get players like that, though.
What about get rid of? Would you want to get rid of?
Get rid of him?
Leverage the one goal to get a trade in?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Maybe, but their fixtures are not too bad.
No, they're good. It's just hoping to maybe like upgrade
Yeah.
when he wasn't, because you weren't going to drop
If
him.
you've got a Spurs owner, you could probably go for it. So this meme, Peter Crouch came out and said, "You're going for top 4, but what for? They haven't performed in any game I've seen in the Champions League." So it's like, what's the point of making top 4?
Oh.
They just look so shit out there.
Oh, really?
against Europe. Put them back in Europa League.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
I love
Savage.
it. Crouchy's so good. That's what we got to aspire to, boys. That Crouchy podcast.
Yeah.
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 We just need to somehow find, a career in football and score 100 goals in the Prem and
Do the robot.
I don't even have the height.
play for England. You're nearly there.
Not quite. He's
Maybe we
a
get
fucking
you some
tall
shin
boy.
extensions.
Oh, that sounds awful. Okay, so look, Tottenham haven't kept a clean sheet here. They had been their defense. We'd been shouting them out in terms of getting some attacking returns. Davies and who was our other boy?
Emerson Royale was
Emerson
doing really
Royale.
well.
I still think they're worth holding.
2 fixtures in a row against teams you'd expect a cleanie from, so that'd be quite disappointing.
Yeah.
But with Everton and Southampton and Bournemouth in the next 4, you're feeling like you've got good chances.
Yeah.
I think they're a good hold there. Let's move on to our next game here. We're highlighting Newcastle. I feel like we haven't talked about Newcastle in a little while. They won
No.
2-1 against Wolves. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Well, I think Isak's going to just go off now, and I worry about Wilson's minutes even more. He has been limited.
Dude, I'm so concerned.
Yeah.
As a Wilson owner,
I feel horrible.
I thought he'd like kind of get some form and hold Isak out, but the fact that Isak's just come back in and scored a lovely header.
A really lovely header. And
Really lovely
he has
header.
looked good as well. And Wilson just hasn't been himself, like that potent poacher that he has been. You know, like I saw him, I think it was against Liverpool the other day or maybe United, but he completely scuffed.
I don't
like
think
an
he
open
started
goal.
the Liverpool game.
Well,
But yeah,
but like when he
yeah, he
came
definitely
on,
had. Yeah,
it was like I've just seen all of these misses that, you know, last year, the year before, he just buries that every time.
I know it's a shame. He's got 7 goals. He scored, like 5 weeks ago against West Ham. But yeah, I think with Isak coming in, they know they're like one forward up front. So I'm worried, and I'm now at the point where even with a double in 2 weeks' time, do I drop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually I talk about him a bit later in the pod in that section.
Okay, well let's dive in there.
Yeah.
I'm just like scrambling to look up his minutes. I just haven't, because he's been owned. I haven't really been looking at him, but
It's all right. He does.
The last few weeks, he's had 22 this week, 61 before that, and 26 before that. And then,
And he had
so
a
the last 4
little
weeks, he's
run.
not had a lot. He's only had 1 start in 4, but then before that, he had 4 games in a row starting.
so it's kind of really gone with, Newcastle's slump in general.
A little bit, actually. Yeah, that's true.
Their form hasn't been great. So
No, they haven't been scoring
it's-
many goals.
it's kind of fallen in with that. So I don't know. A win here though is good though for them. I don't know.
Yeah, it's huge. So
They needed it.
it's definitely concerning, but then it's a nice, again, but disappointing that they didn't keep it clean here this week, I think.
Yeah.
No, I know
Definitely.
that. I was expecting it. That's
And
for sure.
Botman
Yeah.
owners must be furious at that
Yeah.
last chance.
Oh, no.
That cutback from Almiron, that you got to bury that.
Oh. And then even Byrne did so well to
Oh, yeah.
run back post for that chance. I can't remember who fucked it up or got saved. But like there's potential points from the defense this week and it just didn't come through.
Yeah, and the Almiron show is just continuing to headline, isn't it?
Well,
He
yeah,
is.
he's back, eh? Well, no, okay, hang on. Sorry. Not back, but that was a goal from the first half of the season.
That's now 2 in 4 games, so it's lighting back up again.
Wow. And like Trippier too, he's been so quiet for a while, finding that assist there in this game. Finding, for that Isak goal. You'd be happy if you're Trips owner.
Yeah, big time.
So do you boys feel good about their fixtures coming up? So Forest, then they got a double of United and West Ham, and then Brentford.
That's a pretty good double.
Pretty good double.
It's a really good double.
What is the double, sorry?
United West Ham.
Oh, so not Forest West Ham.
Forest.
Let's say.
Then United West Ham is the double.
It's actually fairly good.
It's not terrible.
And then Villa after that. Look. Yeah, I think that you might have to hold, which is kind of what I highlight a bit later.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, let's move on. We'll talk about that later. Next game. Chelsea.
Oh my God, we're talking about
back,
Chelsea.
boys.
What the? Go on, enjoy your time in the sun.
Chelsea.
Go on.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Okay, look. Chelsea won
Tell me
3-1
about
against Leicester. Wow.
Felt
And
like
Leicester
6-0 to me.
at least a top 4 team. So that was a really big
They
win
were
for
once
us.
upon
Mate,
a
if
time.
1-0 felt like a 3-0, what did this feel
Yeah.
like?
6-0.
Does it double?
Leicester won the
Six
league
doubles.
like 8 years ago, and it was a pretty big win. But yeah, I will say, starting to look a little bit more complete. Still a few changes in the lineup,
So there was a late Sterling injury day before or something.
Yeah, and I think James is sick, actually.
Is that what it is?
Illness.
Okay.
Which is, I love an illness.
Mm.
COVID.
Must
But
be.
yeah. Anyway, so those two boys dropped out. We had Ruben Loftus-Cheek playing in
James's spot.
James's spot, and then Mudryk getting a start, I guess in Sterling's absence.
He looked good as well.
He did, and it seemed like he kind of was playing centrally. Like, I mean, they're pretty fluid, those guys, but it did seem he was taking up quite a central role. And for some of our best moves, he was running up the middle and laying the ball off. And anyway, I did think he looked good in this game. Tell us about the goals.
Yeah, so Chilwell, great finish.
Oh,
It was
Oh
like
my
a volley,
God.
and he just like drills it
That's
low.
got to be like up there for goal of the season, just for the skill.
the skill level.
wow.
To bring that down from that was a
It was a
high
high
ball,
ball,
first
yeah.
time
To
shot.
keep it so low.
Yeah.
He is a very skillful player.
He's just
so
so
technical.
capable of that.
Yeah.
His ball striking is really good. I got to say, I'm jealous of Chile owners right now.
for sure.
He looks up for it again. Like
Yeah.
we haven't seen. I know I said it last pod, but fuck, look at that.
Yeah, he looks really, really good. And I got to say, like that Enzo chip through ball to Havertz was like he had so many options.
Dude, I even got a boner looking at that.
Yeah.
That was
Mate.
amazing.
Left, right, to the side. And he chooses that ball.
I know. And honestly, that highlights. I mean, we've seen a couple assists from him, but I think what it highlights is he's not just a defensive midfielder. And if he's given that kind of ability to go forward, he's creatively quite a good passer of the ball as well.
Like Pogba type thing.
Yeah, I'd say, something like that. So, he's going to get opportunities to maybe score, but more likely get some assists. So don't write him off just because you see the CDM.
Yeah. And
Of his
look,
name.
if this guy is scoring a volley right in front of the goals, I've got to say that this is goal of the season. Kova,
Oh, I love
how is he in this position and then to get the volley from
Yeah.
that Mudryk cross?
Yeah, I know. It's like behind him.
It's like a Diego Costa poach right
Oh,
there.
wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Come
Come on, that's got Diego all over it.
It has Cova all over it. It's a bit ugly, but it's like amazing. It's like the ugliest goal. The
Ugliest goal. Oh, I like that.
The ugly
Actually,
duckling.
is a good new segment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, look, the goals again coming from quite a spread. I mean, yes, at least we're seeing it kind of from players like Chile and Havertz, which is obviously good. And we did say last week to hold Havertz.
I
Great
know we
advice,
were very unsure for a little bit there,
but that was great
yeah.
advice. We'll say.
Yeah, the
Straight into
conservative
goal.
approach. Yeah,
And
he scored in Champions League.
he
for
did
you.
as well. So look,
Extra goal there.
I don't mind this little Havertz run. Chile, obviously, amazing. What is this? So distracting. Holy fuck.
Just
Miles
editing
is
notes
editing the
mid
notes
podcast.
No, I was
mid-podcast.
trying to say, can you just pass me another beer? That's basically what I wanted.
Oh, okay. There you go.
we need a hand signal for this.
Okay. Yeah. So anyone else you want to highlight from Chelsea? What about Cucurella? He had a
interesting.
really good game in the Champions League, playing
did.
at the left side of the centre backs.
I think
He
while,
played there again.
while Thiago is out injured, I would say, yeah, just if you've got him, keep him playing.
He's definitely seemed to be preparing Kuki, Koulibaly, and Fafana.
Yeah.
Yeah, for right now.
Yeah.
And look, they've not kept a clean sheet in this game, but defensively, Chelsea have looked better. So I don't mind that Cucurella as a little.
And I'll
outsider
also
pick.
say Fofana, if he's available in leagues, like he's playing and, he,
Oh, dude, Fofana's gone. I think Fofana's gone.
I hope, look,
Hope
just
he
in
is.
case.
Yeah.
Just in case. If you're playing.
Well,
in
the
a
fixtures
shallow-
are nice. Got Everton and Villa, Liverpool and Wolves.
Yeah.
Grateful fixtures.
God, Liverpool can't score a pen to save their
Oh,
lives.
fuck me.
Yeah, look, I think still Chelsea are very interesting. There's still no main outlet, though. I think Chile is your best
Yeah,
option.
defense, I think, generally.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
anyone that can
potentially.
nag a goal, nab a
Yeah.
goal, sorry, nag a goal.
And Chelsea defenders have historically been known for scoring as well. So If they're available, get them.
All right. Is there anything else we want to say? Or we'll talk about the Ducker goal. What is it with fucking players being on a massive goal drought and scoring worldies against Chelsea?
Dude,
It
you said it
happens
last
all
time.
the time.
And I'm starting to agree with you.
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
It happens all the time. They're like, oh, this guy hasn't fucking scored a goal in bloody ages. And then the ball
Worldy.
just falls to them and they hit these fucking
Crack it.
nothing you could do about that.
Mm.
That was a great goal.
That was a good hit.
And fuck him. Because I didn't have him in fantasy and he took away a clean sheet.
Let's talk about Leeds Brighton.
All right, fine.
Ooh, what a game.
That was a
2-2.
fiery game.
Yeah,
was.
I was really expecting to see Brighton run all over Leeds.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I was thinking like 4-5-0.
Mm.
Leeds seem to be getting a little bit of venom back.
Yeah.
They just seem to be playing for something now. I don't know. It's just different since March has gone.
Yeah. It's,
What would you say?
I agree. Like they've definitely kind of stepped up a little bit here.
Well, look, Paddy B back in the goals. A little bit of assistance from I think
Yeah, it's
the
deflected,
leg
right?
off a Brighton player.
Yeah, it wasn't as a screamer as it looked. The ball definitely lifted it up over the keeper a bit.
But
What's his
Hito,
minutes
is he in
like?
your waiver already? Like, be honest.
Yes.
For the listeners that don't know, a couple of years ago, after Paddy B had that amazing season, Hito drafted him
Was
in
it
the-
last year?
in the first round.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
To be fair, I was at the back of the draft.
He was first
There
draft
wasn't a lot
pick
of good
from my
league.
memory.
First draft pick.
Very
Skipped
first.
Salah. He
Skipped
skipped
Kane.
Haaland. Haaland wasn't even there. He skipped him.
Yeah.
But look, strikers are they're hard to come by.
Man, they are. And the fixtures are pretty good.
Mm.
They got a double coming up.
Is he a pickup? What's his minutes like?
So he's been starting pretty much every game since game week 22, bar last week against Chelsea.
Right.
Yeah. So,
But Rodrigo did just come back.
Yeah.
how are we not shouting that out?
Yeah.
Hito, you said you got to give out good advice. What was your fortune?
He
He was holding it.
He's
Oh, he
already
did.
gone in our league.
Yeah, someone picked him up
What?
last week.
Mitch picked him up.
Oh no,
He did.
He's
No.
on the radar, dude.
Hackett
yeah.
is all over.
And he
it.
came
Yeah.
on with 24 minutes, but people might not have seen that. So 24
Rodrigo
minutes off the bench. Keep an eye out. Would you be
Okay.
pulling the trigger right now? Or would you be
Yes.
wanting to see more?
on Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, yeah.
I'd be pulling that fucking trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Because when he came back from that first injury, he went straight back to normal.
when I saw that Mitch had picked him up, I was like, wait, no, that's not now. And it was.
Yeah.
And he played.
1st of April. April's coming, man.
Woo.
All right.
Winter is coming.
God.
But also, boys, we've got to talk about Harrison.
Yeah, we do. And we know how lively he
that
can
was
be.
OG Harrison.
That's
Yeah.
going to be.
in this game.
He's going to be hot prop.
Goal and assist, 11-point haul, fucking huge.
What are their fixtures like?
Wolves. Then they have a double of Arsenal and Forest, so you kind of counter top and bottom, and then Palace.
Wow,
I
that's
like it.
good.
I
They're good
really like
fixtures,
it.
man. Palace can't even hit a shot on target.
No.
Yeah, I know. I think
And it's pretty good after that too. You got Liverpool, Fulham, Leicester, Bournemouth.
Palace did defend pretty fiercely, though.
They do defend quite well, to be fair, but they're not going to score against you. So, like,
No, just go for it.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
true.
pick up defenders.
Yeah.
I'm surprised to see Harrison sitting on 85 points. That's kind
Yeah.
of shocking to me. I guess it shows you someone who plays,
He's just
nearly every
Somehow
game.
2 goals, 7 assists, just those cheeky.
yeah, 7 assists. That's decent. Wow, he started the year so well.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
actually did.
And you got 5 bones.
Well, remember Leeds were quite good at the start of the season. You know, there was that American guy up front that you had, Aronson.
Yeah.
They were looking pretty fiery, and then they took it to Chelsea like in the third game.
Yeah.
We're just like, oh,
Spanked
fuck.
you 3-0.
Everyone's like, let's pick up Leeds. We were shouting at Leeds so much, and then they just fucking fell off the
They just
radar.
bombed, yeah.
Anyway, look, yeah, Harrison's a great shout. Pick him up.
If you've got a spare spot,
I'd be picking him up. I think you pull the trigger on it.
yeah.
I think with those fixtures, if you're fifth mid, I think it's worth it.
Mm. So what about Brighton? Let's move to the other side.
The dark side.
Matoma. That's like a header, a header
Yeah.
assist, header goal.
Yeah.
From like the 2 shortest players on the pitch.
I know.
That was nice.
That was very weird. But yeah, it was a nice finish.
Yeah, look,
Then Harrison scored again as well.
he did.
He scored an own goal.
See, that reduced his points for this game.
Yeah.
You need to be on more than
Yeah,
80.
that was a massive fuck up. We should have said that earlier.
Mm.
He kicked it into his own goal. Like
Yeah.
he's facing across the goal and used his left foot to go in instead of right to go out.
Yeah, you're right. He cocked it up.
Really got
It was a bit sus, just like some of Tony's shots.
Oh,
and
dude,
stuff.
he's 100% fucking got a bet on an OG.
You heard it here first.
Dude,
Wait, actually,
we're calling you out, Harry.
Oh, jeez. Well, don't pick him up then.
Wait till
What's
the
going
Chargers
on
come.
with Tony? Well, has anyone got an
The
update
Chargers
on
can take a while. I saw a comparison showing previous charges against other people.
yeah,
And it can take like a month or couple to really come through and with a sentence
right.
and bans. So you might get him for another month or so,
And then what? Embuemo just takes it over.
potentially. Or if his fucking
Let's go.
goals dry up completely. Wissa.
Visa.
Or De Vis.
Okay, I think we
Speaking
should
of
move
this.
on to our stop, drop, and hold.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, I've got the first name here. I threw Billing in this week for a stop.
Yeah.
Look, it's two 10-point hauls, but he just seems to be getting the goals.
And yeah, he had a really good streak earlier in the season.
He did, and I just
He's
think
proven he can do it for sure. And he looked, lively in both games, and the fixtures are solid.
Mm.
yeah,
Villa,
exactly.
then a double with Fulham, Brighton. Like Brighton, obviously tough, but they do concede.
Yeah.
And
So-
there seems to be a spark in Bournemouth now.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. I mean, this week he got a goal assist. He didn't get the. Oh no, he did get the bones.
Just a goal.
Oh no, he
because it
didn't
was
get
1-0.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, clean sheet. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Oh yeah, clean.
But yeah, look, he's getting. There's some hauls there. Jump on the form. That's what I say.
I love it. Look, our next one's Fraser Forster.
Yeah.
You know, we shouted him out a couple of weeks ago in our pickups.
Mm-hmm.
And look, even if you're not going to play him, if you've got a good keeper, just pick him up as a blocker so no one else gets the points because he's got, I think, 3 returns in 4.
Some great fixtures coming.
Really good fixtures.
3 and
So,
4. Saved a pen this week.
Yeah, and Loris is,
And
he's out, right, for the
Yep.
season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's really no team is really standing out right now for clean sheets.
No.
Are they? Like, can you think of any team you're just like, oh, they're a guaranteed clean sheet? Like Newcastle was that for a while. They had
Yeah.
one of the best
Nah,
defense.
nothing's guaranteed.
Like
Everyone's
Arsenal's
leaky.
probably one of the best, but everyone has been pretty leaky the back end of the season. So
Yeah.
even though we just talked about them conceding, I think actually Tottenham have had a decent bit of form in terms
Probably,
of
yeah.
clean sheets. So
Like, probably Wolves have been the best in the last kind of since the restart.
yeah, you're probably right.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
I'd have to get my
stats.
resident Wolves supporter over here.
Yeah, works
Second
for
team.
ESPN.
They've got
Yeah.
7 clean sheets. They've got 2 in the last 6.
Who?
So not a
Wolves
lot.
or
Wolves.
What about Tottenham? A comparison.
Comparison. Let's do comparison stats. They've got a lot more. They've got about 4 in the last 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, they got Cleanies coming.
Yeah.
It's just one on, one off at the moment. Cleany, no Cleany. Cleany, no
Yeah.
Cleany.
What's our next one? Moreno.
Who put this
Moreno.
in? I just went quiet. I'm not going to fucking stand up for someone else to stop.
What's the Moreno? Because that's news to me. Tell
It
me about
is.
him.
I think Moreno needs a shout out from Villa just because he's put in a few hauls for us lately. So in the last 4 weeks, he's got 2 assists and a clean sheet.
Wow.
So I just think we see the stats there of 3 hauls. Not massive points except for this week, which was 8 points because he got 3 bones. Just could be an interesting one to watch. The fact he's being a bit
Bournemouth.
creative.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Bournemouth, they got a double the week after, so you could at least just have someone for a double potentially. Then they got Leicester, Forest, Newcastle, who aren't scoring a lot, but maybe that's changed now. Brentford, Fulham.
That's
Yeah.
an interesting one.
I like that.
Yeah. Deeper
Okay.
leagues.
Bit of a random one because you wouldn't think Villa defender, but
Now, Miles, I know this next one's you.
I put him in. Look, and I put him in for a couple of reasons. One, because he might not have the opportunity again to put him in stop. Because he's got a couple of goals and he's got a couple of assists in
Okay.
his latest.
okay, who is it?
It's Said Benrahma.
Oh,
Okay.
Of course it is.
And
You're disappointing me now.
besides the goal that he scored this week, he looked so good, like vintage Benrahma.
He looked really lively.
He did.
He probably could have had a couple
He could have.
if he knew how to score.
He's got a blank this game week.
Okay. I'm taking him out of stops. Don't worry that I mentioned Benrahma.
He's got a blank this week.
Maybe hold.
Has a
Hold.
double the week after though.
Yeah.
I'm
Pick it
picking him
up
up.
for the one after.
Southampton, Newcastle.
Oh.
But I think, yeah, the fact that he's got 2 assists and a goal in the last 3 weeks,
There's form.
there's some form there.
Yeah, like,
If you need someone
yeah.
I think in
who
those
do you
deep
fall back?
leagues, you're not thinking about who am I picking up to
for blanks.
blanks. Like, or as in, you can't think, oh, I'll wait till after a blank. If you're big leagues, you've got to be picking up whoever's good for long term.
Welcome to the big league,
Welcome to the big leagues, baby. Let's do it.
All right. Speaking of the big leagues, well, speaking of welcoming someone to the big league, let's talk about drops.
Yeah.
Forest.
Look, I'm thinking everyone besides Johnson. I still think Johnson's a
all
whole
drops?
just because of the pens, and he has had quite a.
He got 2 goals against Everton just 2 weeks ago. He's got a slight knock at the moment, but they're playing and there's no blanks. They've got Newcastle, then they've got a double of Wolves and Leeds, which is really nice double.
Mm-hmm.
I think like Gibbs White, he's kind of trickling along, getting an assist here and there, but like it's nothing exciting.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like dropping someone good for Gibbs White, would you?
No,
Like
you
Jensen or
you're
something.
Definitely not. They've got a few injuries here that are probably not great for him.
Hopefully all the people that had Aurier for that mad run a while back have long dropped.
Yeah.
When we came back from the World Cup and he went 10-8-8.
Yeah, exactly. And then just went. I don't think he's scored that enough as many points as he scored in one of those games.
Yeah, I saw a
Since-
poster of him like in Sherwood Forest. Saying, like, where is he?
No reward.
I think it's Nottingham Forest. Yeah, bro.
You know, Sherwood.
Sheriff
Oh,
Nottingham.
fuck me. Okay, Miles, I know
Yeah,
this
he's from
next one's
Nottingham, not
you.
Sherwood.
Yeah, I put Nketiah in because of the Jesus factor. I think now that Jesus
No
is getting
chance,
minutes,
hey?
yeah, just in case you're still holding on to the slim chance that he'll come on and get you an assist, I think those days are over.
Yeah, look, I agree with that. The next one in here is I've got a question about.
Well, I've got a question.
Okay,
That's
who's-
why I put it in there.
Wait, who's saying the question?
Me,
Okay.
Hito. Because there's 2 Chelsea fans in the room.
Mm.
How many?
What 2? What do I do about Paddy Shield?
Well, I wouldn't say drop just yet.
I love the guy. Like,
But-
I really like.
But I do understand why it's in here because we've looked at the lineups for the last couple of weeks, and
So he started Prem 2 game weeks ago,
Mm.
but he had a week off the week before that, and he didn't play this week. He didn't play Champions League.
I think that Potter likes him alongside Thiago, and I think that Potter, now that Thiago's not playing, maybe Koulibaly in the center, Kukurea maybe be preferred, just because Koulibaly's got the height. So, but he's also a bit slower.
Yeah.
Gonna get exposed. I think Kukurea's probably got a bit more speed than Badiashile.
And
his
Fafana's fast too and tall.
Exactly. So his height isn't as necessary, Badiashile's, because you've got like Koulibaly in the back defensive line. So I don't know. Maybe they will favour Kukurea in the next little while. I would be waiting at least one more game week to see what happens.
yeah, me too.
But yeah, I can see why you're thinking about it.
Because I'm also thinking too, there's a double coming up. And if he's not starting, I'm just wasting someone who's sitting on a double but not going to play them.
Yeah,
Well, if that's the reasoning, then go.
Because they've got Everton this week.
I don't think anyone's going to see Badiashile drop out of your squad and just go, fuck, gobble them up.
Yeah.
that's it.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble. Unless, especially if I pick up Koulibaly for him or something.
Yeah, and no one really picks up defenders that like don't play a couple of games. Like they might pick up like an attacker because they're worth holding.
Yeah, but if you've got a defender, you want them to play 90 minutes nearly
Yeah.
every game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want someone who's being benched.
So actually, it actually could be a drop,
Yeah, I think it's a
and
drop.
then just monitor it for
Yeah.
like when you want to jump back on it, and just hope that
The fact that not all Chelsea defenders are taken is a good sign for me.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's move on to our holds here. Salah? Who put Salah in there?
I put it in there just
You're so butthurt.
Oh my god!
Just
so
fucking
butthurt.
2 goals
just
against
for the,
United.
Just for the owners, just chill, hold tight, guys. He'll come good.
Dude, he
again.
goes 2-2 the week just
Jeez.
before, gets 21 fucking points.
Miles, the
Misses
voice
the
of the
pen.
people. Oh, they're all panicking
Oh.
out there. Fuck that. Let's move on.
I talked to
Wilson.
Yeah,
Jacques.
I've put him as a whole.
We already kind of talked about this though.
Yeah,
didn't we?
it was literally just because of those fixtures coming up, that double, just to see what happens. Because if Newcastle continue to play better than they have been in the last month, which I believe that they should, then he can be potent.
The tricky thing for me is that I don't have many starting strikers.
to choose from.
Because I'm
or
sitting
in your
on
squad
I'm sitting
currently?
on Jota, Welbeck, and Wilson. So it's a bit rough.
I hate that for you.
That's a juggling a non-starting lineup.
Well, I actually love it for you, but yeah.
Okay, but so that's easy decision because you picked up Welbeck for the double.
Yeah,
So you just drop him for Bamford.
yeah.
Like, that's easy. And then I think you just hold Wilson for the double. And then if he's still not doing great, you just drop him for the next available.
Okay. My only thought was just there's a lot of players who potentially have a double in 29
What,
that could start. Yeah.
Like who?
Well, I know Bamford definitely has one.
Yeah.
Oh, I
But
love
there's
it.
other strikers too.
We already covered that.
I know, but there's other
Frothing.
players out there. So
Yeah.
Did you hear him? He's fucking on Bam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick him up just because I'm on.
Who are you going to drop?
Mitro.
I'm thinking about it, man.
I put him in drops a couple of weeks ago.
Do you know what it's going to be? It's going to be you think about it for so long, it's going to get too late.
Look at the fixtures.
Look at the form. No, but look at the form.
Bournemouth, West Ham, Everton, Leeds, Villa.
Form before
It's
fixtures.
all green.
It's all
Mate, you're
green,
colorblind.
baby.
It's actually red.
What?
It's all red for you.
Fuck. I fucking hate this. Anyway, let's move on.
I put Felix in hold.
Oh yeah. I agree.
You know, I think that he looks a lot better.
He's getting the minutes. He definitely he's got the what do you call it? The yips.
The yips,
The
and also
yips.
like he got taken off, but I heard that it was just a tactical decision, and it wasn't.
He was pissed off.
Yeah, he was pissed.
No,
The chip
I think-
chance.
yeah, dude, that
Yeah.
coming off the post there, it's like it was. He's playing like he's really in form, like mentally, but he's not. Like you know, that was a pretty cheeky
think it could
little
come.
attempt.
Yeah.
I think he needs to fucking focus up. But look,
It could be another Torres. Torres 2.0.
Oh, you love
nah.
killing
we didn't
strikers.
spend 50. We didn't spend 50 mil on him,
Well,
which is now equivalent of like
Probably in his
100 mil.
wages.
we kind of did though.
We did that with Lukaku.
Yeah,
Fuck, who's still on loan?
yeah.
You guys are
We can
cool.
just sell him.
You guys
for
are
$1 billion.
Yeah, for 20 bucks.
$20. I don't even know how he's been doing. He'll just come back and be great under Potter.
No, Potter's
didn't
already
like
said
Tukes.
he ain't in his plans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it just came out today.
Hectic.
Yeah. Let's move on to fan questions.
Fan questions.
Yeah.
Okay. First one is actually probably from the biggest fan of this podcast there is.
Who?
It's me. Okay.
Who doesn't listen to his own podcast?
Yeah, I've got a good question here.
What is
Okay.
it?
Would KDB owners be a little frustrated right now?
Yes.
Maybe a good opportunity to get him a little cheap.
It's a really good question.
Should you approach a KDB owner? That's the question.
Well, the question is, do you even want KDB at this point?
Yes.
Yeah.
What would you have to offer to get KDB? That's also a question.
I don't know. Mahrez?
Handy.
Like
Like a hand job.
a hand job.
Yeah. Maybe like
I thought you were saying a handy player.
It's
but,
really
you know.
tough because it's like you're not
who
going to give
handballed
up
on the edge of the box this week? Who was that? Kulusevski.
Oh yeah, and the
Sorry.
Bournemouth player
That kind of
handballed for the pen.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Go back to answer my question.
So for midfielders, like you're going to have to offer them a name, I feel, because
The form is terrible,
KDB owners are just not going to give him away.
dude. It's 1 goal and 3 assists since game week 15.
Jesus.
That's so bad.
That is really bad.
So basically, if we say just ignore the last little bit and start from the World Cup coming back, yeah, since game week 17.
But he's still 7th highest midfielder.
Yeah, but it's because he fucking ripped got assists.
He's due. He is so due. I'd be going
Dude.
for him.
I reckon that, like, yeah.
He had 8 assists in the first 9 games.
That's crazy.
That's why.
Wow. That's
Fucking
crazy.
killing it.
I just think he's just such a top player, and he plays for big games, and that's where we're coming to that point of the season.
Champions League. Let's see if they get knocked out tomorrow.
Well, could they? What's going on there? Who are they up against?
I think they have an easy fixture.
boys are
I don't know if they're
scrambling
gonna. I don't know if
No
they're
one
actually gonna
knows.
get
But I
knocked
think
out.
So they're
aside
playing
from that,
RB Leipzig, and it's 1-1.
but
it's-
if they get
Oh,
knocked
dude.
out,
KDB's on fire.
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Like if they get knocked out, and that's the only thing they got to focus on.
I think he's going to go big.
Yeah, it could.
I don't know. That's why I brought
But
it
boys,
up.
they're not getting knocked out. It's at the Etihad.
Who's got KDB in our league?
Dude,
Stace.
what? They'll have
Oh,
fucking
he's
3.
so approachable. He's so approachable.
Dude, you'd
Like-
be surprised that he even has KDB in his
exactly.
team.
Doesn't even start him.
He's gonna doesn't know who's
That'd
there.
probably be a good idea. Okay, let's move on to our next question
It's a
from
good
a
question,
from a
though.
real fan. Now, this guy I think has listened to probably about 150 of our podcast episodes all the way
He's
through
like
twice.
Yeah, he's like a
Twice.
He's like a Pod 1 fan.
And
so Bobby
the only
Banks-
problem is he doesn't act on our advice. That's what
No,
we'll say.
He doesn't like taking advice,
No,
but
he
he'll give
loves
it.
listening.
Yeah.
He loves giving
he'll
advice.
give it.
All right, let's hear it from Bobby Banks.
So it's actually a question to throw back to our listeners.
Oh, we want response from listeners.
Yeah. So I want responses from everyone. Is how many Haaland owners are actually winning their league right now?
This feels like an attack on me.
It's not.
You should feel
It is.
attacked.
It's definitely not.
I
But
feel very seen.
because you are the Haaland owner, resident,
Yeah.
where are you coming in the league?
Fourth.
Fourth.
We're sitting second all year.
Yeah.
Team went to shit.
So
Haaland's fine though.
that will be interesting to get a comparison.
I'd
So
love to see Haaland just prick up his ears, maybe get that same KDB thing. You know,
So send us your responses. I'm on Insta. Hito's on Twitter.
and do we assume that if they're a Haaland owner, they
I'm
were
on
pretty
MySpace.
early in their draft as well?
Yeah.
So then it might be indicator of what came back to them.
But, like Salah owners like me, for example, I was in second for a minute and now I'm in third.
What?
It's the Kane owners who have got it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
But Kane would have
The
gone.
Arsenal owners. Are
Kane went
definitely-
like first, right? Kane was
But
first
Kane-
draft pick
Yeah, but
in our league.
No, Salah went first.
Salah.
Oh, Salah.
Salah,
Oh, who's?
then
Oh, you were
Haaland.
first, and
Yeah.
then Kane.
Yeah. So I think Kane.
Yeah,
Did Haaland go third?
Yeah,
No, he
Jesus.
went.
he went like fourth.
No, he went
dude.
deeper because
Oh,
our
Sonny
league, went Salah, Son, Haaland,
Kane, Haaland.
or Kane.
Ooh.
Remember, because Hack had the
That's
opportunity.
right.
He didn't
Fuck,
shit all
that was
season.
stupid.
Yeah, that was stupid. He'd be destroying us right now.
Oh god.
Actually, he might not be.
No, it'd be
'Cause
pretty.
It'll all be
similar.
different.
Yeah,
It'll be
it'd be
all
10 points. Yeah.
Hectic.
Take it.
That's a good question. Let's see what the listeners come back with us. Let us know.
Yeah, that's really.
We'll put it
interesting.
out on the socials as well.
Look, I chucked
Please,
this
yeah,
next
of
question
course.
in, but to his credit, he actually sent me this question before the Spurs game.
Okay.
So it was actually like last week that he sent it to me. He said, "Would you do a straight swap?" Oh, sorry, Vasquez G, big time listener.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Said, "Would you do a straight swap for Son for Zaha?" And I said, "Fuck no, Palace are shit." And he said, "Yeah, true, but I'm an Arsenal fan. I want to get this rat out of my team." And I was like, "Dude, chill. It's Son."
You talked him off the cliff.
love it.
And you got paid back. Did
and
you
he
keep
goes,
him?
"Yeah, he kept him." And he goes,
Oh.
"Yeah, fair."
Why would you want? I mean, no, I
Fuck,
don't know.
that was spicy for the
Zaha's
Zaha
had
owner.
no form.
If he offered someone who had a little bit of form,
Yeah, I know.
Zaha's got
oh, how close that person was.
I know.
How close.
It was lucky that I stepped.
They were
in.
trying to be too cheeky offering Zaha.
Yeah. And boys, just to round it out, I got a bit of a Southie update.
Oh, tell us.
So it's not a question.
No, oh yeah,
No.
just a little update. But I did notice something that I wanted to bring up for her. So for new listeners, Southie, I drafted for her because she was away on a camping trip.
Yeah.
It didn't turn out that great. I was in pick 10, and but she's coming fifth, and we gave her a bit of advice last week. Chile got taken before her in the waiver.
Oh, devastating.
Chile was available. I
Yeah.
still get that blows me away.
Crazy, huh?
In a 10-man league.
Get me in that league. If there's money in it,
Yeah.
Southie, get me in it.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, well, just don't let him draft. Yeah, he doesn't know how to draft for 10 men.
We'll
So
draft for you, South.
She got Richarlison and Ferguson,
Oh,
so she beefed up her attacking.
hopefully she played with Charlie.
She played him. yeah.
Yes, go
Yeah,
girl.
that's clutch.
But I did
like
notice that Laporte is still in her team. I don't know if she, like did those kind of in the waivers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure who's still available, but from last look, Fafana, Dawson, and Cash were available. And I think that they're just all better options than Laporte. Like he ain't even playing.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think, well, Fafana. That's my pick of those three.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Fafana. Okay.
Cool. That's it.
Let's do our top pickups.
yeah.
I'll start because I've only got two.
Okay. You want one of mine?
Bazunu.
Bazunu's an interesting one.
I don't know.
Bit left field.
I know. Look, he's not exciting, like,
But
but
he ain't sexy.
he's
like
not
you would
sexy
say.
in any way. But in saying that, he's got terrible fixtures, which makes him insanely appealing because you're going to get a lot of saves. But he just looked on fire in this last game.
Dude,
I'm looking at his form.
He should actually be a stop.
He's,
Yeah, is it?
he's Chelsea, Leicester, United. Like, he scored 9 points against Chelsea, 6 points against Leicester, 7 points against United. They're playing big teams. Brentford up next. At least you'll get a bit more data on him after this one. But
Mhm.
I don't know. Just saying, there's a lot of clean sheets happening at Southampton. We were just talking about where are the clean sheets.
Yeah.
Southampton.
Fuck, it is. I
That's
like
where-
it.
That's where they're at.
I like this wild card. Let's do it.
How do you like them apples? I may only
I
have two
love 'em.
picks, but they're good ones.
They're good.
So what's the other one?
I don't know if it's as good as that one. It's Kukurea.
Okay, come on.
And now, I don't know.
But he's already picked, yeah?
I don't think he is, man. I think
You
he
reckon?
got dropped for a while there, dude.
Oh, that's good then.
Because for me, I'm looking him up now. I mean, he's sitting on 57 points. He hadn't played since game week 23.
Mm.
He did get a couple of cleanies back then against Liverpool, Fulham. But then, yeah, I guess he's basically been out of the squad for a while. But he played in the Champions League, played very well. We didn't quite manage a clean sheet this week, but I thought he looked quite good on that left side of
He
the
did.
centre-backs. I said it already, but just thinking with Chelsea's fixtures, maybe there's a couple of clean sheets there. I think he's just as good of an option as Fofana. He's likely not in teams. To me, I don't think he would be. He's
Yeah.
not really
Look,
giving people much reason.
If he's available, he's a pickup right now.
Definitely.
And that's my pickups.
Love it. Well done this week.
I'll go next. So Enzo's my first pick because I think that he's
Great pick.
He's a little bit more creative than we thought that he was going to be. And Chelsea is starting to kind
I
of
thought he was going to be that creative.
really, really kind of tick. So fixtures are good and he's getting the minutes, obviously. So
It's 2 assists so far in his
Yeah.
first couple of games, but let's just frame it with a bit of a rocky start with the team
yeah,
in that time. But it's the eye check. What's the eye test we call it?
the eye test.
I've
Looks
been
good.
seeing him look real good, and
Yeah.
he's playing those kinds of balls week in, week out.
And you got a dodgy eye right now.
Dude, don't call me one eye whitey for nothing.
My next one is actually I'm combining into one. I'm calling it my Leeds duo. So it's the Harrison and Bamford. We know how potent they were a couple of seasons ago, and we could have a little bit of a glimpse of that
Yeah.
again.
Little renaissance.
Do you know what they remind me of? In white as well. The Boney and Michu days from Swansea.
Wow.
Classic.
Wow. That's a pretty high regard. That was an amazing.
But when they had that
thing.
season,
I know.
that's
Oh, yeah,
like
true.
that's when Boney and
Yeah,
they probably did it for a couple of seasons, or mostly Boney did.
Yeah,
but
Michu, no.
but it's kind of reminds me of that.
You've been burnt by a couple of like wonder seasons, and then you draft them the next year, and they just go to shit.
Thankfully, it didn't happen with Michu.
Tell me about it. What's that guy that I was
It's worth
getting
it.
shit for?
Oh, Ben. Fuck, what's his name from West Brom?
Yeah, Berahino.
Berahino in the third.
Benarama Berahino.
Berahino in the third.
Yeah, look.
And look, my last one, I'm gonna put Ben Rama in there because he's a sleeper, baby. You got to get on him.
It's a sleeper. Are you going to finally do it this week?
Was that 4
I
picks?
could. No, but I had
Loz is full of picks.
no. Harrison and Bamford were one.
Okay.
I'm putting them as one.
All right, Hito,
Okay.
round us out. We're at an hour here.
Okay, let's
If
do
people are still listening, we love you.
it. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
My first is Pedro Porro. He's playing right wing back whilst Emerson is injured.
How long is Emerson out for? I'm
it's-
on it. He's
it's
nearly
just-
back.
he's nearly
yellow.
back,
He's
but-
yellow.
He might keep his spot. He's got an assist and a clean sheet in the last 2 weeks,
Do you reckon Emo got
and the
dropped?
fixtures are juicy.
I dropped it.
Oh, I'm
dropped
just going
him.
to chuck him a little watch list.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Or was it Pedro Porro that you're going for?
Sorry, not your pickup.
Emerson.
I'm going for Emerson.
Okay,
He had so much good
We'll
form.
see.
He's only been out like 2 games.
we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
But I like Pedro because he also got Southampton this week, so nice fixture.
Yeah.
Next,
nice.
I've gone Daka.
Wow.
It's just one goal,
Jesus.
but we know Leicester are struggling for goals, so it's probably going to follow with minutes. And they've got the double coming up too as well.
It's a decent. Is it? I don't know, man.
Palace and Aston Villa.
Look,
They got
I'm
Brentford,
just-
Palace,
I'm
Aston
taking
Villa,
a look
Bournemouth.
at him. That was his first start.
Yeah, just an
Since
early
game
jump
week
for a
18.
early jump for a
He hasn't even
striker.
come on as a sub, dude.
Yeah, that's why it's an early pickup.
It's Hate Stradamus.
Look, I'm just here to shoot it down so you defend it. You
Okay,
know, like I
okay,
want it.
okay.
I want the people to hear your reasoning,
Okay,
even if it's not very good
I just-
reasoning.
I just like the rude. Well, how often do we say when someone scores a goal?
No, I
jump on.
Look, it was a
jump on
worldy
early.
goal. It was a worldy of a goal.
It
It's
was
worldy.
worldy.
But forwards, so I'm just thinking it's so rare to have a striker
Yeah.
at the moment. And if someone's playing and scoring,
I'll pick him up.
might come.
Pick up Vardy. It's party season, baby.
He's really just gone.
No, the
Fucking
Red
hell.
Bulls are well and truly out of the fridge. Okay, Hito, what else have you got? I know you got one more.
The final one is Richarlison.
Yeah.
We just got to double down on it.
No,
Double down.
Yeah.
Double
Double
Dutch.
D.
Double.
Double D, double Dutch.
Yeah, look, it's a pickup. And if he's not picked up, he should have been picked up.
Yeah.
I'm picking him up this game week.
You should.
I don't think he's available.
Mitro.
I think Mitro's gone, dude. There's a few strikers this week.
That's your other option.
Richarlison is available now, Lee.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could go Bamford, Richarlison,
Mm. Interesting.
and just fuck off. Who was the other one you're holding?
I've got
For the
Jota
double?
and Wilson.
Oh, Wilson. No. Like, yeah. Welbeck.
Yeah, Welbeck.
Wilson out for those two.
Yeah, and you
I love
reckon
it.
Jota stay?
Yeah. For sure.
Do you want Mitro? Oh, I can't drop Mitro, man. It's fucking
The fixtures.
Fixtures.
Fixtures
You
are
got to
too good.
drop him, man. He was a drop about 4 weeks ago.
This is what happens to me, man. I'm gonna drop him. You're gonna fucking pick him up.
Dude, I can't. My strikers are fire.
Who are your strikers?
Dude, Darwin, Havertz, and I don't even know.
I'll trade you Mitro for Havertz.
And Buemo. He's staying in.
Okay. All right. I think that rounds us out nicely here. Now, if you're still listening and you like this podcast, please go ahead and rate us on any of the platforms that you
Yeah.
can do so. I don't even know how to do it. Just tried to do it for the podcast. Couldn't even tell you how to do it. But if you find that little star thing, give us a 5 if you like it. It really helps us.
Yeah, it does. Apparently, it goes a long way.
It does.
I've been
the
told that.
algorithms.
Yeah.
The algos love it. And yeah, please reach out to us on Insta, Twitter, FPL Draft Boys. We're listening, believe me.
Oh, yeah.
And even we've got great advice. Maybe not all of us, but most of us.
Yeah, but we won't name
66%.
names.
Yeah,
It
no
works.
one knows who the bad advice is. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
That's it. 66% of the
On
time.
three, look.
it works
On
every
3, we'll
time.
look at the person. 3. Couldn't look at myself. All right, boys. I think that's a wrap.